Hey guys, it's Corey again. Today we are going to go over some of the competition for air. This guy is called Taalk. I kind of say it like that because of the double A. Taalk.ai. They were listed as I was looking through Reddit. I found someone who said, "Oh, they've got a better affiliate program or better partner program than Air does." So I am taking a look at these guys to see exactly what it is that they offer, and I am going to, let's see here. Well, we'll just leave that. So take a look here. They have got pricing plans and some other just kind of information. They do outbound calls, inbound calls, summarization of call transfers, personalize with your CRM info. So they've got integrations into the CRM. So like go high level and tailor answers to your knowledge base. So they support a knowledge base also. I wasn't able to get, let me roll back up here. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't able to get any demos. There were no demos on this. So I signed up for a free account and ran a demo. That's the problem. I can't get the demo into audio, my audio stream very well on this. I'm going to have to go to editing with Final Cut Pro, which I haven't been doing. I've just been using Loom videos and recording the desktop in my camera. So on outbound calls, they offer qualification and warm call transfers. I did do that warm call transfer. It just went to a default. It just kind of hung up on me, which was what I wanted it to do. So I could have put a phone number in there and had it call another phone number and then be able to do a warm transfer at that point, see what that was like, but I didn't quite get that done. So yeah, it's got kind of standard customization and the ability to create the agents pretty well, pretty well pretty well done. So let me see here. Summarization of call transfers, personalized with your CRM integrations. I already talked about that. Enterprise grade. When you invest your time and money in a platform, better work. Team has built a large scale platform and redundancy runs in our blood. So redundancy is actually a really good thing for sure. For sure. Redundancy is a key piece. I ended up in one of my electrical engineering classes. I didn't take the final because I built in redundancy in our plan. So that was that won us the bid. Anyhow, let me see here. Yeah. So AI is complicated enough. Design simple, easy way for the intern or CEO to operate. So CEOs are not necessarily technical people, but they still need to be able to organize one of these things. I would say that the they had the wizard, the AI wizard was pretty darn good in this. I put together a basic call agent pretty quickly, and it was actually pretty fast. So integrate your tech stack: HubSpot, Twilio, High Level, Salesforce, Ring Central, Pipedrive, Zapier, however you want to pronounce it, Zoho. Don't see Make on there, but I think a lot of times you just put Make in the Zapier thing. So I will jump into the account that I made here. We'll start out. I created this asset. Cynthia was the name. Voice is Hannah. There are several voices in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 voices. Looks like this one, Kathy, might be Great Britain. And then tags. So you're able to tag this agent with real estate and outbound cold calling were the two kind of features that I put it up to. I haven't filled out some of this other information, but I did put in, Cynthia is responsible for business development, new client acquisition, developing relationships, setting an appointment. So then this is the text that it generated when I went through the wizard. I call it an AI wizard. So it's a wizard where it's asking you questions and so forth, but it's taking those responses and processing them through AI and then generating new responses for the wizard. So when it did call, it did say, yeah, this is Cynthia from, and I think it just said company because I never gave a real company name. I don't know if there's spot for that up here or not. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day so far. Reason for my call today is follow up on a recent visit to our website. Are you still in the market for a new home? So this is very important right here. There are a couple of things. Number one, it didn't say, hey there, so-and-so. It didn't address me exactly on the front end of this. And I don't know if that can be modified or not. Definitely with Air, we do. That's a key piece that is in place on every one of the agents because it keeps the agent on track. So anyhow, that did not indicate that it was, the name of the person. So the reason for my call today is to follow up on your recent visit to the website. This is super important because this indicates that we are calling people that have opted in. And for this type of call from a business to a consumer, you would need to have opted in. So that's an important piece. So I'm glad to see that they've got that there. It means they're aware of it and fully, trying to follow that in compliance. So pending caller feedback is, wait for a response. How soon, okay, I see how soon are you looking to move into a new home? And I don't understand why it said apologize for any confusion, but it just jumps in, and it did say that, so I believe it said that, so you would want to edit that out. That's just something to edit out. Can you please share your thoughts on the estimate you saw online? We value your feedback and would love to know if there's anything you could do better. And then I asked what the real estate agent commission was, and it said that it never really told me what the commission was. It just said it varies project to project based on the real estate agent, based on the project, and it'd probably be best to talk to somebody specific about my specific project to be able to get that information. So we kind of decided, okay, yeah, we'll just push that off, and a little conversation in there. And yeah, it really didn't go into this. It started asking me did talk to me about Brian, asked me about the, how much, what annual income, credit rating was some of the questions that I asked. Did send me a text, and in the text I had, it's not in here. Oh, here it is. So text message was just, that is good. It's just the default. So you could put lots of different things in the text messaging, but it was able to text, which was really cool. It was able to send a text from that. So it indeed did send it. I got it, and I gave it feedback, but it didn't really. Yeah. So right here, what's your total gross income? I assume the stuff in quotes is like you've got to ask it that way and in that form. Ballpark range of current credit. Any credit issues? You had to ask me about these things. If you don't, yep, went right down and asked me these questions exactly like this. Marital status. Are you a veteran? Get information. Reach out as soon as we can. And it said, okay, we're gonna, it sent me. The link was again this. Where is it? It's down here. The link was again this. That is good. When it did this text. So before we wrap up, I want to let you know what happens next. Once you're pre-qualified, we'll give you a call to discuss your options. So they said that, okay, we're gonna go forward with a call, and I said, well, I'd like to schedule an appointment. It kind of got a little bit confused, but it jumped into a warm transfer. So at that point, I had given a warm transfer phone number, which was right here, transfer the call to. But I think it would have called. I'm pretty sure it would have called. And I'm going to do another demo. I get 5. You get 5 free demos with it. So I've got 3 to go. The first one, it called and left me a voicemail that my voicemail translated to text. It's kind of weird. I saw it come up on my screen, and it was just scrolling the text, and then the voice, her voice, was actually left on my voicemail. So it's capable of leaving a voicemail, even though I think I told it not to, but it did leave a voicemail, which was interesting. And in their interview, they said they get a higher response if you do leave a voicemail. Before we wrap up, let me go, okay, pre-qualified. So Ended up doing a live transfer. Did not originally was going to have Brian call me back, and then it ended up not actually doing a live transfer. It did do it, but of course I didn't have a phone number registered there, which it said, well, I'm going to see if Brian's available. Brian's not available. Let me see if there's someone else. Contacted somebody else, and then it ended up hanging up, which is probably what I would expect it to do, given the fact that I didn't give it any data on who to call. So, and yep, this is what it said when I asked for an appointment. Yeah, yep, transfer. Yeah, so this is really what it said when I did the live transfer, and it was good. It was smooth. The only thing I noticed the latency on the responses. These periods of time here were pretty long. They were awkwardly long, and I don't know if that can be really impacted. So let's look at the pricing availability, and that is down here. So their main pricing model, their first level pricing model is $249 a month. That includes 830 talk minutes, which comes out to, I ran the numbers, if you divide that into 249, it's about 30 cents a minute. You get 2 AI personas. You can swap with any persona inside the Taalk marketplace. So I guess you get to use 2 in your what do you call it, your account, but you've got to switch out which two they are. 1 free caller ID inbound and outbound calls, which is cool that they're doing the integration there. I didn't have to set up a Twilio account, so they must be reselling Twilio basically, or utilizing Twilio or some telephone program inside. Telephony. Outbound pricing $30 an hour, pacing up to $30 per hour, or dials per hour. So $30 an hour and 10 concurrent call sessions. I mean, that's pretty good. You could get quite a bit done with that. And it's a DIY. So yeah, and I'm offering a DIY option too. I mean, that's just basic what Air does offer, unless you start working with them on some other, or us work with one of the partner agencies. Shared infrastructure. So this could be the kind of the public server versus what we're doing there, where we've got the agency servers that are available to people that work with us or that use our link to sign up. So that's available, by the way. I'll put a link in the bottom in the description, and you'll have access to a free agency license link, dedicated link. So you can always purchase expert time or customize your AI persona. So they are offering a service where they are doing expert time and would jump in and help you out with it. So jumping over here, that's $250 a month. Jumping over to the $1,500 a month. They also, inside they showed a setup fee. So let me see if I can find that here. Let me look into my account subscription. Yeah, let's look at this one instead. This one has a $0 setup fee, just $250 a month, and you can use it up to 830 minutes, and then you're going to pay 32 cents a minute beyond that. You go at these other limitations we just went through. So looking at premium is $1,500 a month. You get 4630 talk minutes. Let me run the numbers on that. I think that's going to be pretty close. Can't think. 4630. Yeah, that's 32 cents a minute. This is selling the original. This is 32 cents a minute, so you get $14.99 a month. And then it has a $600 setup fee, so you must get some expert time and some other, one-time $600 setup fee, 1 expert persona customization. And then at this point, you're on the premium dedicated infrastructure. Now, using my agency link, I can give you that premium dedicated infrastructure on Air, no charge. Expert integration package, you can still purchase more expert integration packages. Webhook API, this one does not include the Webhook API. AI summarization does not included over here. 60 concurrent call sessions and outbound pacing up to 240 dials per hour. Let's see, cold transfer to live agent. So on this one, you would not have the cold transfer. It doesn't look like. 4 AI personas, and you get call recording. So I notice I can't access call recording. That's why I'm going to have to do another video for actually the quality of the call. So that kind of goes through that next level. The next level up is $3,000 a month. You have a $1,300 setup fee. It is 13,000 talk minutes. And if you want to buy extras, they're at 23 cents a minute. So let's see what that is. 2,999 divided by 13K, 23 cents a minute. So this is selling these minutes at 23 cents a minute. You get 8 AI personas. Oh, right. The personas are not voices. They're rather the setups, the functions, the agents. Outbound pacing, 720 dials per hour, 240 concurrent call sessions. Native API for automations, which I'm not sure what that is. Slack support, priority support. So right now, if you use my agency link, you do not get direct access to Slack, but you do through me. So you would have to contact me, and then I could support you through Slack. And that's the access that I've got with the Air licenses through Slack. So one-time $1,300 setup fee, 2 expert persona customization integration. So you get 8 up here, and this would be setting up 2 of them for $1,300. High availability dedicated infrastructure. So that is like our agency servers. So that's their highest tier that they've got listed out here. After that, you got to contact them, get custom quotes for custom quotas for talk minutes, custom quotas for AI personas. So you can have up to 8 AI personas. Of course, we don't limit you on the number of personas. If you have us help you set them up, you can, we would charge more, we would charge a setup fee per group of personas, et cetera, and maintenance as well. So dedicated enterprise support. That's pretty good. That's pretty tough to get there, because we would, that one is, that support level is like what I've got, and you'd have to go through me to get to that. You utilize my link and my connection there. Anyhow, that's kind of what I've got for today's video. I will hopefully tomorrow be able to edit. I've got Final Cut Pro on this computer. I'm not that experienced with it, so I will have to mess around with that a little bit to be able to get the audio off of the phone into this and integrate it together with the review.